Good morning and welcome to this segment of the program. Inuagata no Sahai is still my name, and I am so glad to come your way today and add value to your vision, to your business, to your career, to whatever you are pursuing out there that you are also using to add value. That is so important for the country, important for Africa, and also important for the world. Now, I've been analyzing, team issues. I've engaged in the training of the topic on teamwork in over 150 meetings. And in the course of these trainings, I've come to encounter, especially during the Q&A, question and answer session in the trainings, situations whereby people ask questions and come up with issues they are facing in their teams. And these issues seems to be, resonating across different teams, across board in different industries. And I've gathered some of them, and since the last time I came here, I started looking at them, and today we are just going to continue in that frequency. Now, there was a day I was speaking in a particular, I think I was training the team of a church, and then somebody asked a question, and he said, how do you see a situation whereby we are having, whenever we have team meetings, you see a particular team member who doesn't make any form of idea contribution, but this team member is very good at criticizing or seeing the negative side of the idea contribution of other team members. He has never made any contribution, but whenever anybody makes any idea contribution, expresses an opinion or makes a suggestion, all he sees is the negative side of that idea contribution. All he or she sees is the reason why that idea contribution will not work. Now, how do you manage such a person in a team, especially if you are the team leader? Now, this is my recommendation in that regard. If such a person is in your team, this is what you will do. Immediately the meeting commences. Immediately the meeting commences. Put the spotlight on this particular team member. How do you put the spotlight on the team member? You have a team issues that you are addressing. You have a team problem. You have a team issues you want to resolve, or some team issues you want to resolve. Immediately you bring that issue up to the table. The first person you should ask, what does he or she think about that issue or that problem, or what solution, what suggestion, what idea does the person have about that issue or that problem? That person should be that particular team member that never makes contribution, but always criticizes the idea contribution of other team members. Make sure from the very beginning of the meeting, it is the person, it is that individual that you put the spotlight on, and just ask him, Mr. Johnson or Ms. Jefferson, Ms. Kukbolati, we just look at the issue we have in the team, and what do you think, or what is your suggestion, what is your solution to these same issues? He has been the one that has been criticizing and analyzing and seeing the negative side of the idea contribution of other team members. This time around, let him be the person that everybody will start subjecting his own idea or suggestion, to scrutiny from the very, very beginning. So that is why from the very beginning, put the spotlight on him, or you place him on the spotlight, and ask him to make suggestions and contribution and idea, opinions on the team issues, and let him understand what it is to generate ideas. And I believe when you do that continuously, that person will most likely, I trust, will most likely, start changing his or her behavior of not making idea contribution, but always criticizing and seeing the negative side of other people's idea contribution. You will be able to use that recommendation to manage such individual. Now, there is also a day I was speaking in a branch of a commercial bank, and while I was addressing this team along the line of teamwork, somebody asked me a question and said, "Sir, how do you see a situation whereby whenever we are holding a team meeting, the team leader will allow every other person to make contribution to the team issue or issues, but whenever I raise my hand, the team leader will just shut me down. The team leader will not just give me attention." And that has been, be a reoccurring situation over time. And sometimes when you look at that kind of situation, so many factors could be responsible. Some persons may just say, oh, the team leader does not like the face of that particular team member. That may be a possibility. But another possibility, which is often the case, is the way the team member presents his or her idea contribution. Oftentimes, some persons present their idea contribution with that idea contribution wearing the garment of command and not garment of suggestion. Listen to me this morning. Even if you are the person that is most educated in the team, even if you have 3 master's degree and the person just has an HND or a BSc, at this time around, this person is your team head, is your team lead, is your team leader. And it is very, very important, even if you are older, that whenever you are making idea contribution to that particular person, you need to make sure that that idea contribution is wearing the garments of subjection, not the garment of command, so that your idea will be, attended to, it will be listened to. And whenever you have any idea you want to contribute, the team leader will always look to your direction as well. This is very important. Now, there was also a day I was speaking in a branch of another commercial bank, and somebody said that, how do you see a situation whereby whenever we are holding team meeting, the team leader only solicits idea contribution from a particular team member? 3 years ago, it was Johnson. A year ago, it was Johnson. 6 months ago, 3 months ago, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, yesterday, it was Johnson's. It was Johnson's idea. The team leader will always want to, solicit. There is a team problem, there is a team issue. You are in the team meeting, in the departmental meeting, in the branch meeting, and whenever the team leader wants idea contribution, he will always go for Johnson's idea. Johnson every now and then. And for me, the definition of such a disposition is called playing favorite. And as a team leader, playing favorite is one of the quickest ways that you can collapse your team. If you want your team to fail on time, now have a team member in the team that everybody see as the one that the boss loves most. A situation whereby people in the team members now see that Stephanie Johnson is the person Oga loves most in the team. That team is bound to fail soonest. It's the quickest recipe for you to collapse your team. Because the other team members, that you have now displayed no confidence in, these other team members can start planning coup against this particular team member that is now your favorite team member. They can also have positive idea they could use to advance the progress of the team, but because you have shown to them that they are not intelligent, it's only Johnson that is intelligent, they can just keep these ideas to themselves. They may even have information that can help you protect your job, protect your position, and help you advance the team forward, but because of the disposition of playing favorites you have exhibited before them, they just keep these ideas to themselves. And that is why it is very important that as a team leader, you must see how you carry everybody along. Now, one natural tendency that makes a team leader to want to have a favorite team member is when there is an exceptional performer in the team. Whenever there is an exceptional performer in the team, there is a natural tendency that as a team leader, you will be attached to this exceptional performer. But the dangerous side of that is this: that attachment, that affinity to this exceptional performer can demoralize the other team members. Don't ever use an exceptional performer in the team to demoralize the other team members, but rather use that exceptional performer to inspire and galvanize the other team members. Make them understand the same frequency this exceptional performer is performing at, they can also perform at that same frequency or even go beyond it, because the largest room in the world is a room for improvement. That is just so important. Now, there was also a time, I was also speaking in another organization, and as I was speaking, somebody asked a question. He said, how do I keep myself motivated? How do I keep myself encouraged when the system is not encouraging or motivational, despite the fact that I'm achieving the goals that has been set before me, I'm achieving targets, and I'm even going beyond target? Let's assume you work in a bank, and it has been said that for this first quarter, you as a marketer bring in 200 million deposit, 200 million naira deposit within the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, you brought 450 million naira deposits, into the bank. And there is no extra appreciation from the system, for you. There is no even verbal appreciation of well done, thumbs up, you have done well. How do you keep yourself motivated when the system, when the management is not motivational, or when the management is not encouraging? Now, it is expected that such systems be motivational, be encouraging and all that. But in a situation whereby you find yourself in a system, in an organization, in a workplace where they don't care, they don't really just give a damn about whether you are achieving the set goals or not. They are not encouraging you. They just want you to keep pushing without any form of encouragement, not even a verbal encouragement of well done, you have done well. In such a system, how do you keep yourself motivated? This is my recommendation for you. Keep yourself motivated with your personal vision. What I'm saying is this: motivate yourself intrinsically from within. Now, ask yourself some questions. As I'm working in this organization, in this agency, in this NGO, in this church, as I'm working in this place, am I learning anything? Am I building capacity? Am I adding value to myself? Am I adding experience to experience? If the answer to that question is yes, that is enough for you to motivate yourself and galvanize yourself. That is enough for you to, just give your best to the system, so that at the end of the day, you'll be adding expertise to expertise, you'll be adding, experience to experience, you'll be adding knowledge to knowledge, and you become a better person at the end of the day. That is so important. It's also similar to a situation whereby, you are working in a team and your team leader is very demotivating. It's not inspiring. Also use that same strategy to motivate yourself. That is so important. I strongly believe that lots of value have been added to you today, and I know that you want to reach me. My phone number is 080-6686-5060. I take that again, 080-6686-5060. Let me give you my glow line as well. It's 080-529 again, 120. I call it again, 080-529 again, 120. And then my website. It's important you check out the information there and see how we can take things to the next level for you. It's www.inwaratanosahai.com. www.inwaratanosahai.com. It is so important that you reach out to me and let's see how I can help you to advance your cause in your team. Reach out to me to see how we can advance your vision and take things to the next level for your church, for your organization, for your system, for your agency, and then we'll build a better you, build a better Nigeria, and then build a better Africa. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. And when I return, I'll still be the amiable Inwarata no Sahai. Your day is so blessed. Thank you.